Hi students, now we will discuss some important graphs in electrochemistry. These graphs are very important. Nature of the curve of E0 cell against log Kc. What is the relation between equilibrium constant and E0 cell? According to Nernst equation, E equal to E naught minus 0.059 by n log Q. At equilibrium, E equal to 0, Kc equal to Q. So, E naught equal to 0.059 by n log Kc. This formula is related to Y equal to mx. What is the graph between y and x? The line passed through the origin, here slope is positive, intercept is 0. Same like that. So here E naught and log Kc, that is the directly proportional, that is a directly proportional. The line passed through the origin, that is the straight line. So what is the nature of the curve? Straight line. Nature of the curve is straight line. Next, second one. Your important equation is given. According to equation, magnesium undergoes oxidation, zinc undergoes reduction, E0 value is given. So here according to Nernst equation, E equal to E0 plus 0.059 by 2 log Zn plus 2 by zinc plus 2. So E equal to 3.13 minus 0.059 by 2 log Mg plus 2 by Zn plus 2. So this formula is related to Y equal to C minus Mx. So this is the negative slope to C minus mx. C minus mx. Positive intercept, negative slope. The type of graphs get like this. So y, x. Negative slope, positive intercept. So here graph between E and log mg plus 2 by Zn plus 2 get negative slope. This is the correct graph when compared to remaining. So this is the correct answer. So next very important graph, conductance, molar conductance, molar conductance. So with dilution, what is the relation between volume and conduction? Molar conductance or equivalent conductance? Already know that molar conductance equal to K into V. K into V. So molar conductance is directly proportional to volume. Molar conductance is directly proportional to volume. For weak electrolyte, conductance increases with increase in volume. Why? Because alpha value increases on dilution, alpha value increases, force of attraction between ions decreases, mobility of ions increases. That's why conductance of the weak electrolytes increases. For strong electrolytes also increases, slightly increases. Why? Because alpha value is constant here, but force of attraction between ions decreases, mobility of ions increases. That's why slightly increases. So B is correct representation of weak electrolyte, not strong electrolyte, for weak electrolytes. So next very important graph. Here two graphs are given, plot 1, plot 2. So two graphs, first one, so negative slope, second one is inversely proportional. So here according to Debye Akal Onsager equation, that equal to lambda c equal to lambda infinity minus a into square root of c. So this formula related to y equal to c minus mx, negative slope, positive intercept. It is applicable to strong electrolyte only. It is applicable to strong electrolyte. This is the strong electrolyte. This is the weak electrolyte. For weak electrolytes, this formula is not applicable to for weak electrolytes. But for weak electrolytes also concentration increases, molar conductance and equivalent conductance decreases. So this graph indicates weak electrolytes, this graph indicates strong electrolytes. So which is the correct option, students? So 1 is strong electrolyte, 2 is weak electrolyte. So next, overall Daniell reaction of the cell representation. So a zinc copper is given, zinc and copper. E naught value is given 1.1. According to Nernst equation, E equal to E naught plus 0.059 by 2. So here minus is there, log products concentration by reactants. Here products are zinc plus 2 by copper plus 2. So zinc and copper solids, the active mass of solids taken as 1. Concentration of Zn plus 2 by concentration of Cu plus 2. The graph between Q, this is the Q and log Q and E. So E on y-axis and log Q on x-axis. This formula related to y equal to c minus mx, that is the negative slope, positive intercept. So here intercept is E naught value is 1.1, the positive intercept, negative slope. So this is the positive intercept, positive slope, like increases. So this is the correct graph, positive intercept, negative slope. So this is the correct relation of this graph. So next, very important graph, this, the graph between current and time. How to calculate the electrochemical equivalent. What is the relation, students? M equal to, your electrochemical equivalent, take Z into Q. You know the Z, so I want Z value. You know the Q value, easily calculate the Z. Here Q equal to the area of this graph. Q equal to current into time. So current is given, time is given. For first area triangle, for triangle area half into BH. That means half into for first area Q1, that equal to half into, the current is 100 milliampere is given, that is convert to ampere, into time difference 10. Time difference is 10, that equal to half, that value equal to half. So next, for Q2, so how to calculate the Q3 first? Q3 equal to half into BH. So here current 100 into 10 power minus 3 convert to milliampere, convert to ampere. So here time difference is 30 minus 20, that equal to 10. This value get half. And next Q2, this is the square, per square area AB or BH. So the current is 100 into 10 power minus 3, time difference is 10, 20 minus 10, that equal to 1. So overall Q1, Q2, Q3, the overall q1, q2, q3, that equal to q equal to half plus 1, that equal to 2. So q equal to 2. So now m equal to z into q, that is the 2. So z equal to m by 2. Here z equal to m by 2. q equal to total values, that equal to 2, m equal to z plus 2, z equal to m equal to z into 2, not z plus 2, m equal to z into 2, z equal to m by 2. This is the answer. So here z equal to m, z equal to m by 2. This is the correct answer. This is a correct answer. So next go to 7th one. The plot of cell potential against the log q. So already know that according to Nernst equation, E equal to E naught minus 0.059 by n log q. So this formula related to y equal to c minus mx. So negative slope, positive intercept. Here intercept is E naught, slope is 0.059 by n, negative slope. So here slope is this and intercept is E naught. This is the correct values about this graph, correct options. So next go to another very important graph. The potential difference across the terminal of the cell varies the current draw from the cell according to graph. So what is the graph? The potential difference decreases with the current draw from the cell. The current draw from the cell, potential difference is decreases. So current increases, current draw from the cell increases, the potential difference is decreases. The potential difference is decreases linearly. The finally that a potential difference reach to 0. The potential difference reach to 0. So here C is a correct representation. So next, temperature dependence of the resistance of semiconductors increases with increase in temperature or decreases with increase in temperature. Resistance increases, temperature decreases. Temperature increases, resistance is decreases. So rho equal to RA by L. Resistance increases, rho also increases. So temperature increases, resistance is decreases for semiconductors and electrolytic conductors. So temperature increases, resistance decreases, so conductivity increases. So resistivity or specific resistance decreases with increase in temperature. This is the correct relation. For metals, temperature decreases, resistance decreases. So conductance is increases or conductivity is increases. Resistance is very less for conductors, metallic conductors. So at that time conductance is more, that conductance is called as superconductance. For metals, temperature increases, resistance increases, temperature decreases, resistance decreases, so conductance increases. For semiconductors and electrolytes, temperature decreases, resistance increases. Temperature increases, resistance increases. So both are inversely proportional. Temperature increases, resistance decreases. So this is the correct graph for given question. So next very important graphs. So titer graphs, conductivity titer matrix, a strong acid, strong base. So before in Baker HCl solution is there, this solution solutes HCl solution, that is the strong acid. In H plus HCl solution, H plus mobility is more conductivity is there. So in burette, by using burette, NaOH solution is added to the solution. NaOH solution added to the solution. The conductance of HCl is decreases. Why? Because HCl react with NaOH to form NaCl plus water. So NaCl and water conductance are less than HCl conductance, that's why decreases. Initially HCl conductance is more. By adding of NaOH, conductance of HCl decreases, and this point is a neutralization point. That point is a neutralization point, end point. After that again conductance increases. This increase indicates excess of NaOH. Here OH mobility is more when compared to Cl mobility. When compared to NaCl, NaOH conductance is more, that's why increases. First decreases, get endpoint, again increases. First decreases and get endpoint, after that increases. So this is the correct relation, the graph between HCl and NaOH. Both are strong. So next very important graph. So very important, acetic acid versus NaOH. Strong base, weak acid. Strong base and weak acid. So for weak acid, conductance is very less. So here acetic acid and added NaOH to form sodium acetate. Acetic acid plus NaOH to form sodium acetate. Sodium acetate conductance is slightly more than. Why? Because this is a strong electrolyte, this is the weak electrolyte. This is strong electrolyte, this is the weak electrolytes, so slightly more. So for neutralization slightly increases, up to neutralization slightly increases, after that more increases. Why? Because so this is the conductance of NaOH. NaOH conductance is more when compared to acetate. First slightly, almost constant, slightly increases, then after neutralization point more increases. After neutralization point more increases. After neutralization point more increases. That is the very important. So this is the correct representation of the graph. So next graph is very important graph. Next graph is very important graph. So here, so negative slopes, these two are negative slope. Lambda C equal to lambda infinity minus A into square root of C. So this is the negative slope. These two graphs indicates negative slope, that are strong electrolytes. This equation is applicable to strong electrolytes. Applicable for strong electrolytes. These two are strong electrolytes. Here NaCl, HCl are strong electrolyte, very strong. HCl is very strong. This graph indicates NaCl. This equation not applicable for weak electrolytes, but for weak electrolyte conductance decreases with increase in concentration. So this is the graph indicates weak electrolyte, that is NH4OH. So what is the correct answer, students? 1 HCl, 2 NaCl, 3 NH4OH. C is a correct option. So next, again conductance graph, titration graph. So two acids, one is the strong, another one is weak. Two acids, one is strong, another one is strong, another one is weak. That beaker contained two acids. Beaker contained two acids, HCl and HCN, two acids. NaOH is added to that beaker. So first interact with NaOH. Which one is interact with NaOH? HCl is interact with NaOH. Why? Because that is the very strong, more reactive. So HCl conductance is first decreases. So that is strong electrolyte. Why HCl conductance is decreases? That is react with NaOH to form salt. To form salt. To get neutralization, to get all HCl is completed up to this point. At this point, total HCl is completed. That is the one of the endpoint, first endpoint. After that, HCN react with NaOH to form NaCN. NaCN is more conductance than HCN. That's why slightly increases. Slightly increases. After completion of total HCN, so again conductance is increases. Why? Because this conductance indicates NaOH. NaOH is a strong electrolyte. NaOH is a strong electrolyte. HCl, first HCl react with NaOH to form salt. The conductance is decreases. Conductance is decreases after getting endpoint, one endpoint. So now HCN is react with NaOH. HCN is react with NaOH to form NaCN. NaCN conductance is greater than HCN. Why? Because this is strong salt, this is the weak salt, weak acid. So after total completion of HCN, again conductance is increases. Again conductance is increases. This is the very, very important. So the graph indicates this. Second graph is here almost constant, not constant. Here HCN and NaCN conductance is more. So the first one is correct answer when compared to remaining graphs. So next very, very important graph. During the electrolysis, the amount of the product liberated at electrode is plotted against charge in Faraday. So number of Faradays, amount of the substance. Number of Faradays and amount of the substance. Number of Faradays and amount of the substance. So M is directly proportional to Q. M is directly proportional to Q. That is the very, very important. M is directly proportional to Q. So M equal to electrochemical equivalent into Q. So per 1 Faraday, how much weight is a deposit? 1 equivalent weight of substance is deposit. Faraday, number of Faradays increases. So here 2 equivalents. So 3 Faradays, 3 equivalents. So number of Faradays increases, amount of the substance increases. Amount of the substance increases. So that is the directly proportional. That is directly proportional. Mass of the silver and here charge Q directly proportional. Q is increases. So charge increases directly proportional. Here slope of the line indicates. Slope of the line indicates this is the electrochemical equivalent. Electrochemical equivalent. So per 14 silver nitrate, per silver nitrate and charge Q. The graph is straight line. So here intercept is 0. What is the slope, students? Electrochemical equivalent. Electrochemical equivalent. So next go to 15 here. Charge Faradays and mass. This is also directly proportional. Number of Faradays increases, weight increases. Number of Faradays increases, weight increases. So amount of the substance is directly proportional to number of Faradays. Here also slope electrochemical equivalent. Electrochemical equivalent. That is the very, very important, students. This is the correct graph. So next, so this is the very, very important. Ligand is added to Mn plus metal ion. So form complex compound. Forming complex compound, conductance of the that metal ion decreases. Conductance of the that metal ion decreases. Conductance of the that metal ion decreases. Why? Because complex have less conductivity. Complex ion have less conductivity. Why? Because no ions, less number of ions. So first conductance is decreases. Formation of complex conductance is decreases. So again conductance is increases. Again conductance is increases. Why? Because so ligand, excess of ligand conductance is increases. First ligand added to metal ion form complex compound. Complex compound conductivity is decreases. The conductance of that solution is decreases. Why? Because complex formation. After formation of complex compound, completion of formation of complex compound, again increases conductance. Why? Because this conductance increases excess of ligand. Excess of ligand. Excess of ligand. That is the very very important. So conductance of and mole fraction of the ligand, first conductance decreases, after again increases. Why? Because this indicates excess of ligand. So this Y decreases, the metal ion conductance decreases due to formation of complex ion. Complex ions are less conductance when compared to free ions. So this is the correct graph. So next very very important graph. Next very very important graph. Zn and copper plus 2. Here one equation is given, Q equal to Zn plus 2 by copper plus 2, Zn plus 2 by copper plus 2. Here intercept is given 1.1, E cell potential also given. So calculate the what is the question, students? Then calculate the Q. So how to calculate? So according to Nernst equation, E equal to E naught plus 0.059 by minus 2 log Zn plus 2 by copper plus 2. Zn plus 2 by copper plus 2. Here E value is given, that equal to 1.159 equal to 1.1 minus 0.03 log Zn plus 2 by copper plus 2. So come to this value here, 0.059, this minus this 0.059, that equal to 0 point minus 0 point, here take the plus, no, minus 0.059 by 2 log Q. So that equal to, cancel this, 2 equal to minus log Q. So minus 2 equal to log Q. Minus 2 equal to log Q. So apply the both sides anti-log, that is the 10 power minus 2. So that equal to Q. Q equal to 10 power minus 2. Both side apply the anti-log, 10 power 10 is 10 and log both are anti. So 10 log cancel. So Q equal to 10 power minus 2. So Q equal to 0.01. So this is the very very important, students. So these graphs are very very important, very useful for you. So if you like this type of graphs, so how to comment in comment section. Okay students, thank you very much students.